Okay, well, hello today. My name is Diane from Di Studio Designs. I kind of want you to see my workspace more than me today because that's where the magic is at. I just felt like I would like to do a behind the scenes. I've never really done one of these before. And it's been brought to my attention that maybe people might like to see my behind the scenes activity and my workspace and stuff like that. So first things first, elephant in the room. I don't have a craft room. I don't have a space like that, but I'm working on my kitchen counter, my island counter in my kitchen. So this is what it kind of looks like, a hot mess most of the time. Until I clean it off once in a while for holidays and gatherings. But anyway, so I thought today I would show you a little bit of the a few of the projects that I got going on here. Some of you may have seen some of my stuff in social media that I'm posting and whatnot, but one of the things that I've been working on, and anybody who's seen me in social media has seen this drawing. Okay, this is just a drawing I did in pencil, and what I did was I transferred that drawing to tracing paper, and then the next step is going to be to trace I smudged the back of this tracing paper so that it's sort of like a carbon effect. So when I trace these lines onto this board, the lead pencil, the darker red lead pencil on the back will leave imprints of the line work so that I can wood burn. And that's a process that's been working well for me. So I just keep doing that. I used to use carbon paper, but it left smudges on my wood that I had a hard time getting out. So this is a much cleaner. It looks much nicer when it's done. But this will be wood burned. So probably will not be done this month. Unfortunately, in time for Halloween, it won't be done. But maybe, well, not maybe, sometime in November, I think it'll get done. But it's a cat, so it's not necessarily Halloween, and this is Celtic design, so it all fits in with what I'm doing on my website. So that's one piece of wood burning that I'm doing. I have some more plaques over here. I have some of these listed in my shop already that are already finished, but these are just a few floral plaques with like a Art Nouveau Celtic influenced border that I'm going to finish wood burning. Oops. There's a few of them that will get done. I don't know exactly what the timetable is for these because I have other projects that are taking precedent right now, but these are the plaques that I am working on, or I will be working on, probably over the winter. Sometime in maybe, hi cat, did you hear my cat? He's got the zoomies. Sometime in December or January. So another project that I'm working on that I've already started, and you may have seen this maybe a while back in my social media, because I start and stop projects quite a lot. But I do eventually finish them. But this is a big project. This will probably be done. I'll start it up again in November, and I'll work on it until it's finished. So this is a Celtic cross. I have some ivy grown down around it, and some very, very intricate line work on the inside. So I think that's why I put it down, because I had other things going on and I couldn't give it my full attention. But that will get done. That's another one that is slated to be done over the winter. I believe this one is a castle plate that is almost done. Well, kind of almost done. I have to finish the drawing on the inside. There's a few things I want to draw in here because I feel like it's empty in the foreground. So I'm going to draw a few things in here and then wood burn it. So that'll be done over the winter time as well. I don't know if you can see some of the details in there. Sorry if the glare is is weird in here. Not really used to doing these kinds of videos, so I don't have a formal setup yet for it. But I'm working on that. This plate here is another one that, this is mine. This is not going to be sold, and you probably will not be able to see what's on the inside. But it's a pear tree. My mother's maiden name is McCluskey. So this pear tree is a symbol of the McCluskey clan. And these are pear flowers that I have along the border. This is actually going to be mine. And I'm going to be practicing some Celtic lettering where I'm going to have McCluskey at the top and MacBluskeed. I think that's how you pronounce it, the sort of Gaelic version of it, down the bottom, or vice versa. So that is another project that I'm working on. It's sitting here on my countertop. Let's see, what else can I show you? I have fairy houses that I'm making. I'll start with showing you the designs first. Again, if you're following me on social media, you've already seen these, but I'll show them to you just in case you haven't seen them. I have two designs. This is one design, and this is an actual size. So I think it's like 6 or 7 inches high by about the same 6 or 7 inches wide. These are smaller than the usual ones that I do. Unfortunately, I don't have examples to show you because I sold them. So I don't have examples of what I'm looking to do. Actually, I do have a very big one. It's my big fairy house, but these are going to be more whimsical fairy forest cottages. So I'm going to have a little bit of fun with them. That's the second design. So one is going to have round windows and maybe like some kind of whimsical trim around the roof. And the other one is going to have like your traditional medieval diamond pane windows, a diamond window up here, and I might do some shingles or something on the roof, depending on how ambitious I decide to get. And this is going to be a portico here. So what I did, those were drawn to scale. So all I did was transfer those numbers to pieces of wood. So this is one example. Let me give you one that doesn't have a sticker, a shadow of a sticker in it. This is going to be the shape of the front and back. And then this little stack here are the sides and the roof slabs. I cut these out this morning. So these are ready to go. And then I have, these were pre-made. I didn't make these. I bought these online. These are for the houses to sit on as a base so that I can do some decorative stuff around the base and around the outside of the houses. So I'll probably add like some faux florals, mushrooms, stones, whatever comes to mind. So I think that is about it for everything that I have on my, that's enough, right? That's more than enough to keep me busy for, oh God, I'm looking at probably 3 or 4 months worth of work here. Some of this will be done within in a few weeks. Some of it is going to be done within a few months. But I always have stacks of projects going on all at once, or in various stages of development, let's just say. And so that's how it goes, right? Anybody who's creative understands this process perfectly well, I'm sure. So anyway, that is the behind the scenes of my work area. Those are the projects that I'm working on at the moment. I'm working on possibly doing live videos. I have never done a live video, so I have to figure out my setup and figure out how I'm going to do it, the technical part of it. So I'm probably going to start live videos on Facebook. And then if I can figure out the technical part of it, then I will link it up to YouTube. But keep an eye out for Dye Studio Designs. And it's pronounced Dye's Studio Designs, not D or Dis. I just thought it's DI''S, Di Studio Designs. Di is short for Diane, okay? That's me. And hopefully maybe the next video I do, I'll have a different setup and I'll be able to have my face in the camera. But for today, I figured this is a good way for you to get to know me, get to know kind of what I'm doing, a little bit of behind the scenes chaos that's going on, and actually this is good. Some days it just is a complete mess. It looks like my entire craft supply just exploded all over the counter and I had no room to work. But you know, this is a good day, so I figured this is a good day for me to do a video and show you my behind the scenes. All right, so if you like this kind of stuff, I do faux floral designs, I do fairy houses, I do Celtic wood burned art. If you like that kind of stuff, then follow me, subscribe, follow me on my socials, subscribe to my YouTube, like, share, comment, all of that helps me. I'm really trying to grow this. I'm really kind of getting serious with this now, and I'm trying to figure out how to make this an actual real business and not just some crafty things that I occasionally sell. So, you know, every little bit helps. I'm trying to monetize my YouTube. So every little bit helps. So share it out to people that you think might like the same kind of stuff. Leave a comment. I'm really good about commenting back and getting to know people and stuff like that. So in the meantime, that's all I have to show you for today. Until next time, happy creating.